After the introduction, let's read our first application. Right now, we are on Vue official website, which is vuejs.org. So what we need to do now is we need to click on Get Started. In case you want to get more introduction about Vue.js, you can read it here. But let's go to installation. So before we continue, let's go to our IDE. So I'm currently using PHP Storm, but in case you are using any other IDE, that is fine. So before I continue, let me quickly create a folder. I will call it Vue. So right now the folder is currently empty. So what I need to do is I will need to open this folder in my IDE. I'll go to desktop and this is the Vue folder. I'll click open. Currently the folder is empty, same as our IDE. Let me expand this. So what I need to do is I need to create some files, which is HTML file for a start. I'll name this index.html. So I'll need to change the title first. I'll call it Vue.js tutorial. So the next for me to do is to create other necessary file. I'll create one JavaScript file and one style file. So I'll create style file. I'll call it style for CSS, and I'll create JavaScript file as well where we'll be writing our Vue code. I'll call this script, or let me call it main. Yeah, that's fine. So we have three files here. We have index, main, and style. There are two methods we can actually include Vue into our application. So I'll first show the first easy method. We have CDN. We can include CDN here. We can use npm, but for this purpose, we'll make use of CDN. So I will copy this link. I'll copy the link address, but let me open it first. If I open it, this is what it gives to us. This is the Vue code. So the CDN that I copied there, I'll paste it in my application. So I'll paste it on my index. Now we have our CDN included into our application. So let me also include the main.js and style sheet. So for the style sheet, which is link, so I need to move this to the bottom of the page. Right now we are ready to start writing our Vue code. So for us to test, let me just write sample. I'll say paragraph, welcome to Vue. And we can as well view this in our browser. So let me go back to my folder and I will open this. It says welcome to Vue. But this is not what we want to do. We want to use Vue.js to display welcome to Vue instead of the static method. So the first thing I need to do is I will need to go to main.js and I will need to initialize our Vue instance. So I will say new Vue. This is how we initialize our Vue instance. So this is how we initialize it. So we need to pass in some necessary parameters. So the first parameter we're going to be passing in is EL. This is Vue reserved keyword and it accepts string. And what's the string about? The string is the ID of the enclosing div in which we want our Vue to work on. So I'll call it hash main. So what I need to do is for this to work, I'll need to also create a div called main in our HTML. So what I need to do is I'll need to come down to this place. I'll remove this because we don't want to hard code it. So what I need to do now is I'll write div, then with the ID of main. Note that this main is coming from this point here. In case we change this to something else, this also has to change. So I'm going to put in this from this point into this place. So now we want to view something like welcome to view in our browser, which is what we still currently have. For us to do that using view, we'll need to include data to it. Data is a reserved word for view. And this accepts objects. So what do we want to store our data to? So I'll need to create a name in which we want to save the message in which we want to display. So let me call it welcome. Welcome is the data name. Then what will be the content? I'll say welcome to view.js tutorial. So now how do we display this in our HTML? Right now if we go back to our browser, we have nothing there. So how do we display this in our HTML? So we need to make use of double curly brackets to display the view data. So in between this double curly bracket is where I'll need to include the message in which I created for. And what's the name of the message? It is called welcome. So I'll copy this and paste it here. So let's go back to our browser and see how it works. Welcome to view.js tutorial. In case you want to change the content, you can also do the same thing. Let's just say hello world. Hello world. And let's refresh. Good. It works fine. But what if you want to create another data? For instance, I have this in paragraph. I also want to have H2. So I'll need to create another one. I'll call it, unless I want to put that first, I'll call it title. Then what will be the title? Let's say view.js. Why the welcome message will be welcome to view.js. So let me display the title as well. I'll call it title. And let's go back to our browser and see how it works. Good.